Credit scores are starting to tank. Let's dive into it. Welcome back to the channel. Hey guys, I need two favors real quick. Please like the video. The more likes the video receives, the more the YouTube algorithm will spread the video out to more like-minded people like you and me. And second of all, very important, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please consider subscribing to my channel, Frank Talks Money. You won't be disappointed. I appreciate it, guys. So guys, credit scores are starting to tank. And why is this? It's because people are carrying so much damn debt. Now ask yourself this question. Are you carrying a lot of debt? Is your credit score tanking? Let me give you some reasons why credit scores are starting to tank. As we all know, we are at the height of inflation. Inflation since 2022 has been an issue. The Fed been raising its prime interest rate, the Fed funds rate, aggressively in 2022 to help tame inflation. One of the main reasons was that to get people to stop spending. But I guess Americans didn't get the message, because Americans kept spending and they kept borrowing. So it looks like most Americans did not get the message. That's why inflation has come down, but the interest rate is still up, because the Fed is not sure if inflation is under control yet before he starts reducing the Fed funds rate. Guys, right now, debt is the driving cause of individuals' credit scores starting to fall. Behind mortgages, you have the highest debts that are owed behind mortgages. You have car loans are now number 2 at over 1.5 trillion owed on cars. Something with a motor in it that goes down in value. That's the second debt owed. It's ridiculous. Then next is student loans. And then next is credit cards. People are carrying balances, huge balances on credit cards and not paying them off monthly. Right now, credit card debt is at $1.1 trillion. That is insane on steroids. I guess we don't know how to pay for anything for cash, so we just use a credit card. But no one has any money because they're in debt, so they got to revert to credit cards. Everything has an effect. I don't have any money because I'm in debt, so I got to use a credit card. And then next is personal loans. Bringing up the rear. Guys, as long as you continue to be in debt, you would never be able to build wealth or any other type of financial freedom. With all these debt payments that are owed, people are being late on credit card payments. They are missing payments. They are carrying more debt on their credit card payments. So you know, the more debt you owe on credit cards, that drops your credit score. I mean, if you have a credit limit of $10,000 and you're using $8,000, you're gonna take a hit. You're using about 80% of your credit limit. That's not good. Consumers are being late on their car payments. They're being late on their personal loan payments. All this is happening because everybody is so have a stranglehold on so much debt that they owe. I don't know a debt Americans don't like. We would take out a loan on anything because our mentality is I can make the payment. Well, if you got to make a payment, you actually cannot afford it. Get it? If I got to go to the store right now and finance a cell phone, I can afford it. Many of things like that, people should be able to go and pay for, not have to take out a loan for. Guys, you need to do some soul searching. We need to do some soul searching. If you are in heavy debt, you need to come up with a plan to get out of it, or you will be broke for the rest of your life. If you don't make a change, you will be broke the rest of your life. I had to make a serious change about 15 years ago when I was broke as a joke. Car repossessions, back child support, owed the IRS, repos. I had to make a serious change, me and my ex-wife. We got tired of giving all of our money away. Guys, just think, you go to work and you work every single day. You get that paycheck and it's gone. It's like Houdini, it just disappeared. Where is it? Where's my paycheck? It's gone. In debt and payments. Who likes living that way? I remember a buddy of mine used to always say, I owe, so off to work I go. The hell with that. The hell with that. I'm going to work to take my checks to build my wealth. I'm not going to work and work my ass off to give it away to creditors. Not happening. So guys, we need to make a conscious decision to get yourselves out of consumer debt. Consumer debt is credit cards, personal loans, payday loans, car loans, student loans. All of that is consumer debt. And all of that is eating Americans alive today, because they are so saddled in debt. A matter of fact, people with money that are on their way to financial freedom and wealth, we have actually seen our net worth grow during inflation. You want to know why? It's because we have assets to offset the inflation. We are diversified with our assets. That gives us income if we need it. Like myself, I max out my company's 401k plan. I get the match and I put more money in it because I try to come close to maxing it out. I know I put over 20, I think it's 22, but I come close to maxing it out every year. I put about $20,000 a year into my 401k with the company match. But I'm also diversified because I have a private brokerage account through Vanguard. My goal is to never touch that 401k. And once I retire, which I will be retiring early, I'll be turning 52 in a couple days. I will be retiring early, but because I have no debt, I'll be able to live off my brokerage account and keep letting it grow. I'll never probably have to touch my 401k. I'm just gonna leave it there and just let it keep growing and growing. Because my goal is for my kids to inherit my 401k and never cash it out. Just let it keep growing and hand it down to the next generation. Or use that money to fund my grandkids' college accounts and things of that nature so they don't come out of school in debt. And then I'm having it set up to where they'll get a nice chunk of money once they graduate college to start their careers. So they're not starting their careers behind the 8 ball or in debt. I want my grandkids to have a choice. Because right now my kids are doing their thing, they're working, stuff like that. But I want my grandkids to have a choice. Do they want to start a business, take some money and start a business? Do they want to be a full-time investor? Do they want to be a real estate investor? I want to give them choices so they don't have to just go to work. Because if someone would have taught me what I know now, I wouldn't have to work right now. I'd already be set. But guys, as long as you are giving your income away, your greatest wealth building tool is your income. And as long as you're giving it away to debt payments, to people that are richer than you will always remain broke. Louis Vuitton is one of the richest men in the world, has billions of dollars, but people will go broke buying Louis Vuitton just to try to show off for the Joneses, keeping up with the Joneses. That man got billions, and we keep making him richer and richer by going to buy his expensive apparel. All the while, we are broke. Guys, consumerism will keep you broke. Spending for no reason will keep you broke. You gotta learn how to spend within your means. You gotta get yourselves out of debt. You gotta invest money. Like I said, my net worth has improved since inflation. Because why? The values of companies have gone up. I'm an investor. And high inflation benefits the wealthy, but it's terrible for broke people and people that's living paycheck to paycheck because they can't invest. They can't save because why? Comes back to the main cause. Because they are saddled with so much consumer debt they can't see straight. So guys, that's my rant on why credit scores are dropping. Please remember to like this video, share the video, and most important, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Frank Talks Money. One thing on my channel, guys, what you're gonna get, you're just gonna get straight honesty from me, real life stories that everybody can relate to. That's what I'm about. I'm just on here to give advice to individuals who want to better their financial lives. Whether individuals take that advice or not, that's totally up to you. But I'm doing what I love to do, just being on this platform, just giving out this information. So guys, that's it. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your support. And as always, remember, financial decisions you make today will impact your financial life tomorrow. Thanks again. Frank Talks Money. I'm out.